So let us get into the actual thing. So here what happens now? Now slowly we are going to cover one models, which is going to support the organization change management. Before that, the high level plan is prepare for the change. Then you need to do some kind of a planning. See, it is again a PDCA cycle, right? You plan, do, check, act. But what is the degree of influence of that circle? You need to be very clear. Everything is a plan, do, check, act. But is it a plan, do, check, act like at a product line level or at a product group level or at a line of business level? Those intricate details need to be collected. Only then you can create a robust plan. If not, you will just create a generic plan. But in your webinar, we can think through to some extent a general approach. Contextualization can be done later in the case study. Now what I'm trying to say is, theoretically, theory says you like more from a commonsensical approach, right? Whenever you are trying to introduce a change, prepare for change. And then you plan, how am I going to implement this particular change? And then what is the success criteria to measure the change? From there, you can continuously improve based on the feedback loop created. Now, had someone heard about something called kata, K-A-T-A, kata? In this context, I'm asking, okay, because kata is a term which is used in the martial arts. Like when you go for your karate classes, those things. In the martial arts, they have something called a kata. But what is kata generally in the organization change management? Does anyone know it? Okay. See, kata is a kind of a A3, A4 sheet kind of an improvement plan. In that, as someone mentioned in the beginning, like, right, all that we are trying to do in the change management is taking the team from some maturity state X to maturity state Y. What is X, what is Y? You actually define it based on the context. Now, what are all the impediments? Where do you need support? Anything and everything will be covered in a lean approach kind of a A3 based template. If you try to Google, you will get it. So that is called A3 improvement kata. So in one of our engagement, when we did a change management model, we actually took a A3 improvement kata, which is like a lean canvas approach. Like you have portfolio canvas, your business model canvas. If you take lean approach to change management and try to design a template, you can take inferences from A3 improvement kata. It is called A3 because that entire improvement plan can be fitted in a A3 sheet, not like pages and pages. Okay. Now, having been said this, now we will. Okay, this slide is just an important slide, though not exactly to it. I'm just trying to tell some basic things before you jump onto the organization change management. Had you done some of the precursor activities, right? So what I'm trying to say here, 90% of communication is only preparing the mind of the other person. Only 10% of communication is actually what we articulate, right? So prepare the target audience first before you launch your OCM plan. So I have given that particular analogy, and as I explained at the beginning, never go and sell an extraordinary idea to a market when the market is not ready. When the market is not ready, even a wonderful idea cannot be converted into monetization. When the market is ready, even an average idea is going to give you tons of revenue. So what is more important is, of course, the healthiness of the seed is important, but soil also need to be prepared, right? Prepare the soil, then you throw the seed. That's what we are actually trying to tell. Of course, I will come back to some of the links here. So here, okay. So the same points what I told in the previous slide, I just try to put over here. Okay. So now we will get into something. I'll just come back to this later. Okay. So here what we do is here. Okay, so now you tell me, do you know some of the models already? What are the change management frameworks or models which you know generally? Any one or two models?
ADAR.
Sorry, ADKAR.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Because some people tell Grow is a coaching model. ADKAR is a change management model. Okay. What about Prosky? Prosky came from there only, right? Prosky.